Protesters in Iran reportedly hacked the country's state-run television channel with a mask appearing on the screens during Saturday's bulletin. This comes as unrest that triggered over the death of a 22-year-old woman continue. The interruption took place at about 6 p.m. local time for a few seconds, and it showed an image of Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei in flames, with a target on his head, along with photos of Mahsa Amini and 3 other women killed in recent protests. One of the captions read, "Join us and rise up," while another said, "Our youth's blood is dripping off your paws." Another group's name called Adalat Ali, that translates to Ali's Justice. On the other hand, videos emerged on social media which seemed to show female students at a university in Tehran chanting "Get lost" during a visit by Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi. Amidst the growing protests, 2 people were killed on Saturday in Sanandaj city of Kurdistan province. Rights groups say more than 150 people have been killed since the agitation in the Islamic Republic began on September 17th. Iran is witnessing unprecedented countrywide anti-hijab protests after the death of Mahsa Amini, who was detained in Tehran by morality police for allegedly not covering her hair properly. The 22-year-old Iranian Kurd died in custody on September 16th. 3 days after her arrest, Iran's forensic medicine organization has said that Amini had died from multiple organ failure and not from blows to the head, as her family and protesters contend. And for more on this, we were earlier joined by Lynn O'Donnell, who is a journalist and political analyst, and this is what she had to say.
Wishful thinking, perhaps, especially across the Western world, that finally the Iranian authorities may just buckle in the face of wide-scale protests that we've been seeing. Iranian women have been chafing against the very serious and tight strictures on the way they present themselves in public. For very many years, the revolution is now 43 years old, and for much of that, Iranian women have been forced to wear mandatory hijab. Now, on my trips to Iran, women very openly tell me, we hate doing this, we hate being forced to wear what we have to wear. But this particular wave of protest that we're seeing has been specifically driven by the laws on what women must wear. On the university campuses, and now, as you said, high school girls and young women are also joining in. We've got to remember that the vast majority of the Iranian population is very young, under the age of 35. So this is a youth and quite possibly a majority-driven anti-government movement. And when you see the authorities retreating behind blaming outside forces for something that has been driven by their own laws, we know that they're getting very nervous. But then again, even though these demonstrations are now across ages, across the country, cities all over the country, and across social classes, people of all classes are joining them, and the men are backing the women. There isn't any centrifugal leadership. There's no leading ideology. We don't know what they want. What is this a movement? I don't see any cohesion yet.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.